Hey guys, welcome to Infinite Light. My name is Shawnee. As I was turning on my camera, I just pushed my desk and caused a bit of havoc. Speaking of a bit of havoc, I started this reading several minutes ago and then I had to turn it off and then start re-recording. At one point my dogs were barking, and then at another point I realized that there was a plot twist. So I want to tell this whole story as quickly as possible so as not to elongate it, because the last video was going well over 30 minutes. Okay, all right. So I have not put my makeup on, haven't put my face on. My hair is still drying, and that's because I really wanted to come in here and get this message out to you. 112, the song Peaches and Cream. Okay, I channeled several different things with this song just in the last hour and a half, okay? So the song Peaches and Cream is by the group 112. And I had to look up several different things with my numerology books, signs and numbers and stuff like that, signs and symbols, because the numbers in on the YouTube page for this music video, I'll put a link down below, was just calling out to me. All right, Peaches and Cream, it's a song about like a guy who has like this crush on this girl. It's a very kind of like a vulgar-ish song. Like it's all like very sexually driven, a lot of sexual energy. And if I'm looking down, it's because my camera's in it, my computer is underneath the camera, so I'm kind of like looking at the my computer screen. But I wrote down some notes, okay? So we're gonna break down a bunch of numbers before we get into tarot. Yes, I did already pull tarot. I'll show you that in just a second. Okay, so like the first, because you have to hear this. If this video came to you for a reason, it may not resonate with you right away. This is almost sort of like a prediction. Okay, somebody does have a crush on you. The number 112 in this numerology book means healing. So the person that I'm talking to right now is kind of like in the middle, towards the end of like a healing from like a love, a loss, a breakup, a loss of a love, a breakup, a divorce, something like that. Like you're trying to still, you're towards the tail end of healing from that. It says your wounds are still healing, but your angels are with you. So this is almost like I feel why I'm being called to channel this message for you to hear this message so that you know that this event is coming up. And it's coming up. It's coming up in the near future, in a month, within the next month. All right, at the time, which is the 25th of September at around like, I don't know, 12 noon Central Time, maybe somewhere earlier than that, that I accessed this YouTube page for the 112 Peaches and Cream song. There were 292,000 likes, right? So I had, that number just kept jumping out to me. So I looked up the 292, and that came with channel your anxiety. Like it said to take your anxiety and to put it into something positive. I feel like there's going to be some people that once they see this message, they're going to be like, oh my God, no, I don't know if I'm ready for this. But the whole reason why I led with your angels are with you, and it says that in the book as well, I'm not just making it up, is because it's almost like this message, and I keep burping, and that's a sign too, like when you channel, it's almost like confirmation. It's because this message is coming to you at the right time to prepare yourself. So don't let your anxiety go through the roof. Breathe it through, use yoga, go outside, touch grass, listen to healing music. I like handpan music, so listen to that to just kind of woo-saw yourself, okay? I'm going to continue to break down the numbers 112, 2, and 292, okay? All right, so then the number 20 came up as the 2, but for some reason I was told to write down 20, so I did, and that is judgment. So like a new way of viewing, and I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you that the judgment card came up, okay? A new way of viewing how you present yourself after going through something. That's what the judgment card is for your energy, okay? 2 is harmony. In one book, I channeled the number 2 to be harmony, but in one of the books, it says the number 2 is have trust. Have trust. This is coming, but have trust. You have the tools and the support you need to get through it, to see it through, so on and so forth. 9 came up. 9, the way when I channeled the number 9, that came up as drawing near. It's coming. It's coming. Okay. And then the second part, that a 9 that I got from one of these books is your current magnetism is drawing them in. Your current magnetism is drawing them in. There's something about you. Is like, and I got obsessive in here at one time. Don't worry, I didn't get to. I keep pushing this on. Hold on, I just turned on the music. Sorry. Let me close this out. It's not like it's obsessive, but it's not like devil card energy. It's like just a slight little bit of they can't get you off of their mind. Somebody somebody that's currently in your energy. This is not. I already pulled the cards. This is not necessarily somebody who's you're just gonna run into. But this is somebody who you know. Okay. So I pulled a past, present, and future on this person. And I got the past was a Knight of Swords. I got the present as the King of Pentacles in the reverse. And then I got the future as the Six of Swords in reverse. Okay. All right. So the past is like listen, this person has always been a bit, y'all butted heads in the future. Y'all butted heads in the future. I didn't pull any like 3 of Swords or anything like that, but y'all have had a chance to interact in the past, and I said y'all butted head in the future. Yeah, y'all do, but in the past y'all have butted heads. Y'all have had a chance to interact in the past, and it was just like something about your energy and their energy that was kind of like almost like the magnets don't stick, right? They're like polar. Y'all just anytime y'all try to come together, it's like something is like kind of pulling y'all apart, but then also at the same time pulling y'all together. So it's kind of like this energy right here. This person is real headstrong, almost to the point of being stubborn. And that's what I get in their current energy, is this real kind of stubborn, selfish energy. They are very materialistic. When somebody would see them in public, they have this facade, or maybe they actually do, but they have this aura about them of like money. I'm hearing like from SpongeBob, like money, right? Mr. Krabs, because that's what they put first, like money. They have nice car, nice house, nice toys, nice clothes, nice jewelry. That's what this person presents. I think it's cloak, like it's cloaking. They use it to cloak the things that they have chosen not to heal. In the future, I got the Six of Swords. I don't want to talk about that yet, though. The Six of Swords in reverse. I don't want to talk about that yet. I want to talk about now your energy, okay? So your energy came up as Judgment, Magician, and Strength, okay? So the Judgment is you taking a look at how you present yourself in your relationships, because remember I said you're like in the middle of like a healing right now. The Judgment is like the Judgment comes like after you've experienced something, but the Judgment also comes like after the sun, like your path has been illuminated. It's like no longer look back, just looking into the future. And so God and Spirit and universe is going to light your way, light your path towards your future. And so you're trusting in that, and through your healing you realize, I need to evaluate the way that I present myself in relationships, in the world, so on and so forth. So that's you having an awakening to do something like that. All right. That's in your past. In your present, energy is the Magician. So that's you finding the stability with your pentacles, finding the stability. So I mean, like with your like resources, with your money, right? But you're not that type of person though. Finding stability with your resources, finding stability with how you communicate, speaking your truth, and not presenting yourself in a false light, but actually letting your light shine, um, uh, and emotionally stable, right? And then in the future, you come up with this strength card, this triumphant card. The reason why I'm telling you about all of this is because I'm getting the feeling that you cannot control this person presenting themselves back to you. You cannot control it. The 7 means to reveal what was hidden. What's hidden is that this person has like thinks about you a lot. That's what's hidden. And so I have this idea that they're going to come towards you, and they are going to present this sort of very charged energy, like, wow, you look really good. I haven't seen you in a while. And then they'll ask you kind of like, how are you doing? And then almost like speak over you, because they don't really care about that. What they care about is like in the song, like the 112 song is, I was channeling earlier Morris Day from Purple Rain, when Morris is like, you should come to my home. In my bedroom, I have a brass water bed. Like that. Like, you know, all like all like that. You know, just like not mature. You look good. And in their mind, I'm like, what else do I have to say to take this person home? Because wouldn't it be nice to get this treasure back to my house? But the reason why I say like you can't stop this is because this is like divinely guided, that they're gonna come back. Like, y'all aren't done. Y'all had that past where I said y'all were just like doing this, but like y'all aren't done with that. You're not done with that cycle. The cycle has not ended. It's like in your life contract, in your book of life, you guys said, okay, I'm gonna present myself to you multiple times, and we're gonna see if you ever say no. We're gonna see if you ever stand up for yourself. We're gonna see if you ever set solid boundaries. Because this person is like competing with you, kind of like behind the scenes. It's like their ego is like, no, this person looks too good for me not to try to hit it again, and see if they're gonna try to manipulate you, because I feel like as if they might have been able to manipulate you in the past. Maybe not necessarily to get you in the bed, though. I feel that. I think it could just be a manipulation, like this person knew how to press your buttons in the past, and so they're going to try those kind of like those same old tricks. Maybe like a tarnished, what is it called? A polished turd. A polished turd. 1313 on the clock as soon as I said polished turd. Like, this person is like, it's, and then maybe at first, because I got this 5 of Wands. And then I got the 10 of Swords in reverse. Like, at first you might be like, oh, hi, hello again. And then there's like this lack of like your energies, like them being on the same level as you. And then maybe it's just because you haven't completed your healing out totally. I'm getting confirmation burps again. Sorry, excuse me. Maybe it's because you hadn't finished out your healing totally, or just because they look so damn good, right? They just look good. This person's gonna look good because they dress good. They're gonna smell nice. All of that stuff. All that stuff. Smitten. I'm hearing you're gonna be smitten with just their appearance. And so I'm seeing like a dance, like kind of like almost like, do I give this person a chance again? And then you're like, no. And then their energy is matching the no. You can feel them being in competition with you, almost like, but it's spiteful. It's spiteful. It's being spiteful. And it's like, you have to trust. You have to approach this situation methodically. You cannot approach it with like, what do they call them? Rose-colored glasses. You can't be blinded by it. You can't. So this is why I'm here talking to you. Like, this is almost like something that you need to go through. Let me get hidden secrets of the heart. It's almost like something that you need to go through in order for you to finally say no. That's enough. I'm not doing this again. Hold on, I'm being called to look something up real quick. Oh yeah, that's what it is. Okay. So I get that some people are not religious. I get that. I grew up in the church, so I'm about to spit a story out from the Bible. Okay. There's a story in there about like Lot's wife, and in the story they're like leaving, and God tells them like, whatever you do, don't look back, because if you do, you'll turn into like a pillar of salt. And so it's almost like as if there's the blessing ahead of you is you the blessing ahead of you is you finally standing in your power. That's to prove that that healing that you just went through or am now going through isn't for naught. It's not for naught. No, those are double negatives. It wasn't for anything. It wasn't a waste of time. Like all the things that you've learned over the last however long that you've been in this healing journey, like this is finally like your test to say, okay, show us what you got. Show us what you've learned, right? Like that black belt, a black belt, like, I don't know, what do they do? Test? Mm-hmm. Give me some hidden secrets. What does the collective need to know? Hidden secrets, 2 more. And so with that story with Lot's wife, she was so focused on the past, what she was leaving behind, that she turned completely in ego and was focused on her past, and she turned into a pillar of salt. What that meant was she was no longer able to move forward. What that means is you are being forewarned about this person re-entering your life. All of your cards are major arcana cards. So that's telling me that you are going through a divinely led, all of your cards are major arcana cards. You are going through a divinely led journey, a divinely led experience. If you can say no this time and not concentrate on the past, because if you go back with this person, you will repeat a cycle and get stuck like Lot's wife did. But you've been going through a journey, and if you continue having trust in said journey and you continue looking, experiencing the present and looking towards the future, my face is itching, then that's where the true blessings are going to be. So I'm hearing like, don't look back, but it's almost like you have to experience this pain. Don't be afraid, because you have the tools. Bitterness, this is going to be them being bitter. They are bitter already. That's why I said that there's this sort of like spiteful, like they want to come back. This like spiteful, like, let me see if I can get collective. Let me see if I can get that collective in bed again, or, manipulate them into doing what it is that they did for me before. They're gonna be angry. You want to know how to really take the power away from a narcissist? Do you want to know how to take the power away from a toxic person? Do you want to know how to leave a toxic attachment? Say no. Literally, just say no and walk away. The Labyrinth, Sarah in The Labyrinth, the movie The Labyrinth, she says, you have no power over me. You can say that to them if you wanted to, but it's really like living that. Like, you have no power over me. No power over me. This person is going to be sending you a message. It says confessions, but like this is them talking to you. This is them talking to you and saying, you know, whatever it is that they need to say, but know that they're not fully divulging. Do they like you? Do they have a crush on you? Yes, but will they ever tell you? Will they tell you how they feel? Yes, but will they support behind it? No. There'll be no support behind it. Because you're going through a fool's journey. You're going through the whole, you know, healing. This look what I'm making, this infinity sign. You're going through it. They're not. Like, this is just a bunch of BS is what it is. Like, if I have the camera probably where I should have it, to where you can see all the they've got swords and stuff, and they've got reversals. Everything you have is in the upright. Everything you have is in the upright. They got 1, 2, 3, 4 reversals. And this is you also saying, you know what? I found my power. I was expecting you to come here. And you know what I've been ready to say? No. One more. Oh, they're missing you. No, they're not. They're craving you. They're craving you. This brings us all back to the song at the beginning, that 112 song. This brings us all back to that. I did kind of pull a couple of cards earlier when I was doing this reading the first time, when I recorded it the first time, that are no longer on the table, and it's just because I cleaned up before I started recording. I'm like at a loss for words now. And the Three of Cups did fall out earlier. And I think that is reminiscent of where they've been. Maybe this was like a no contact situation. Where they've been is with others. And it doesn't necessarily mean, though I'm feeling it, it doesn't necessarily mean that they were like, had like a whole nother relationship, but it could be like distractionship, if that's a word. And that was a confirmation, but again, I don't know where that's coming from. Like they purposely just tried to distract themselves from you. Or I'm getting like they traveled a lot on purpose. They worked a lot on purpose. But you know, none of that means that they were healing, which is why the energies were coming up in reverse. And yours were all major arcana that came out in the upright. And the only non-major arcana card that you got was this Knight of Pentacles. But this remember, this Knight of Pentacles is like slow going because they know. They look for only stability. So they walk in their power, and each step is in a place that makes sense. Right? Like it's purposeful. Okay, I'm being told to give you guys ask your guides, because it's like this is heavy. You know, to find out that there's somebody that you're not completely done with a contract with. And you know what, guys, like that third party or that Three of Cups could also be in this messages, could also be like, if you have them blocked, they could try to get to you through like a mutual friend or like a fake account. Or just like create like a whole new email address to send you an email. Yeah, or just show up. Not at the house though, because I also got earlier with that Three of Cups that came out earlier, that like you could be out and about, not like at the store. And I specifically said this in my last video, like, and I use like, you're not going to be somewhere in a bonnet. You're not going to be somewhere in a silk scarf or in slippers or something like that. You're going to be somewhere where you purposely did yourself up, like work, or like the club or the bar or like the mall or something. I don't know, the mall, something like that. You're going to be out and about, and then this person is going to, you know, educate it and make an educated guess on where you're going to be and present themselves, like if you have them blocked. Okay, so we got clearing, and this is you clearing out. If you this is the 6, which is the Lovers, and also forgiveness. Okay, so check this out. So this is clearing yourself of any guilt that you have associated with this, clearing yourself of any negative emotions that you have, of this anger you have with this, any sadness you have with this. Like, this is going to help you almost gain and get closure, not just closure here in this lifetime, but once you stand up to this person, 25:44 on the clock, once you stand up to this person in this lifetime, it's almost like it's finally done. It's finally done. And I feel like it's going to force them to go into some, wow, he or she's really like done with me. What do I need to fix? But it's not on you to fix them. It's not on you to fix them. This is clearing that karmic debt, that karmic tie, finally, once and for all. The reason why this number is associated with the Lovers is because it's a 15. 1 and 5 is 6. This number 6 card in the tarot deck, as major arcana, is the Lovers. The Lovers doesn't always mean that it's you getting love with somebody else. The Lovers can also mean you finding love within yourself, not focusing on the other person. Look at how it's staged on the card. Not focusing on the other person, but focusing on the divine, on your divinity. And then the 6 for me when I channel numbers is forgiveness. So like forgiving yourself of anything that you feel like you did, because at any point in your life, the way you respond, the way you react is based off of what you know then and there, and the experiences that you've had up until that point. So if you look back at something and you say that was a wrong decision, you had the tools that you had at the time, and just looking back, that's hindsight is 2020, right? So you need to forgive yourself of any of that in order to present yourself in the light that you are supposed to be presenting yourself when this person presents themselves half-ass. One more. Yeah, it's going to cause a bit of disruption. But the 2 is harmony. That came up again, right? So this is a 21 card from the beginning. Remember, the 2 is harmony and the 1 is clarity. The 2 is harmony and the 1 is clarity. And remember, the 2 is have trust. You're getting this clarity right now so that you can regain harmony within yourself, and then just have trust that this is all happening for your greatest and highest good, so you can finally clear yourself of this debt. Okay, that's what I have for you today, guys. I'm only delivering the message that I'm getting, so I really hope that this helps you when presented with this energy, so that you know exactly how to navigate, because you have the tools that you need. Okay, all right, well, I wish you nothing but love and light. Thank you for coming. Bye.